Mark and I, we tell the truth every time, even when we lie.
This one bothers me, dude.
Yeah.
Because you know me and you were massive fans of Will Smith.
I don't know what's going on with Will, man. Yeah.
Tell you what. I got a lot of things I want to say about what we're going to watch. Let's watch the video and let me express myself after the video. Just going to read the title for you. I don't know how true this is.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what she has to say about it. But it says here, apparently it's all over the news.
Right.
Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016.
How many years is that? Let me see. 6.
That's almost 8 years.
24.
I know, over the axis, y-axis,
Sunday,
bullshit. That
pi. What's
Okay,
pi
yeah.
again? What is pi?
I have no idea.
3.14, right? So
Yeah.
when you times all that together, what is it? 8?
That's correct.
Surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Oh my
It
God.
was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a
Separate.
divorce.
Oh my God.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all
And
have
Will didn't
been
tell me this, man.
apart.
Yeah.
So, okay, Mark, that begs the question. Why the slap?
Man, this pisses me off.
No, but Mark, right now, this
This really
just
pisses me
threw...
off.
No, but it threw me off right now.
All right. Listen. First of all, let me start. I got bullet points. Don't cut me off. Number one, she waited to write a book to put that in. Think about that. Number two, why was she in the Oscars with him? You're not my wife. Why are you with him? Why are you here?
And every Oscar, because what is it, 2017?
Yeah, it's been 8 Oscars. But there was one that she boycotted, whatever, she didn't want to go. So 7 Oscars. 6 Oscars.
Mark, 2000, let's do the math right before people start telling us. What is
Eric,
it, 2016, right?
It's 7 Oscars, bro.
6, 7. There
She
we go.
missed one, I think, because she boycotted the shit. Because she was there for 6
I
of them.
remember that one.
I think that wasn't even the Oscars.
So
yeah, it was the Oscars.
Why everything? Why are they on the
All right.
red carpet?
Now, here's the thing. You can't blame her, Eric. You can't blame her for none of this. You gotta blame Will for all of it. I'll tell you why.
And remember, guys, Mark and I were friends with Will. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been talking. Whatever Mark is gonna say here, whatever we say on this video, we've said to his face.
We already
like-
told him. We told him this shit.
We've made videos with him, countless videos. You guys could look it up. Mark, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I know people that have been with their significant other living in a house. Like, for example, I had a coworker of mine back then that he lived in the same house as his wife. They were not together. So they didn't get a divorce yet, but they were not together. They were living in the same house, but different rooms.
Is that Chris?
No. You always go to the same shit. They lived in different...
Mike,
They slept in different rooms. It's I was 21 when I met this dude, and then I was like, "How could you be doing it?" Like, I didn't get it. He's like, "Mark, I'm only doing it for my son. When my son turns 18, I'm out." Right? That was his thing. And I remember prior to that, the only time I actually saw that in a movie was, if you remember Bruce Willis and Sixth Sense. Remember? I think it was the Sixth Sense. He was sleeping in a different room from his wife.
I remember. Yeah.
So I was like, dude, you doing the Bruce Willis thing? And he was like, bro, I'm doing it for my son. So I can understand how somebody they want to pretend they're in a happy marriage just for the kids to grow up better, to understand, like us. Yeah, we're fucked up. Yeah, we're...
Say with your chest, Mark. With your chest.
Calm down. You see?
Right.
Come down.
Gotta put your chest in it.
We grew up with mom and dad still together. Right? We grew up in a happy home. What I'm trying to say is maybe he stayed for the kids. You know what I mean? But I still don't like that, bro, because then you the kids are growing up great, but what about your happiness?
Right.
You understand? Will always knew she didn't love him, bro.
I think it's deeper than that. Because one thing I was made aware recently is that they haven't lived in the same house. So you see, you're saying he stayed and et cetera, et cetera. I think it's deeper than that. Apparently, they've been separated for that long and living separately as well.
Wait. Did she say same house or they didn't live in the same house?
So the clip that I heard, no, right now what you were listening to, she revealed they were separated. However,
but they lived in the same house.
I mean, now I'm more confused. Guys, are you all confused? Because, you know what I'm saying?
But what, you heard something else?
I heard some, because I spoke to one of his cousins on his father's mother's side.
Oh my God.
And they told me, but for real, like from what I've heard, correct, most of the time we're never wrong, you and I. We always tell the truth even when we lie,
70% of the time, we're right every time.
Every time. That's it. Right. Mark and I, we tell the truth every time, even when we lie. So, you pick and choose whatever you want. You pick your battles, right? You pick your truth. Right. Mark and I, we are the truth of this YouTube thing, right? But that's why they've been saying that they've had an open marriage.
I've been hearing this shit for decades, bro.
Right.
And let me tell you something.
I just think, Mark, at the end, before we make this video too long, both of them are elites of Hollywood. They have a name to keep. They have a image to keep, right? So they can't just break it by just putting all them things out there. It's not gonna look good on them because they're elites. These people are billionaires together. They're billionaires, right? So
let's rephrase it. He is
right. He is right. He is. But as a couple, they're a couple.
Yeah,
right?
but no. Yeah, she's been in a couple movies. But she ain't Will Smith. Will Smith makes her. She doesn't make Will Smith. You know what I'm talking about? But let me go back and say a couple things, Eric, that I wanted to say. The number one thing I wanted to say is I've watched countless videos on, Will Smith, Jada, Tupac, how she's never left Tupac in her mind. Mm-hmm. She has made... the little girl, what's her name? Willow write a letter to Tupac. You know what I mean? So it's like she can't let go of Tupac. She was so in love with Tupac, I'm guessing. Right. Will Smith was always the shadow of Tupac, from my understanding.
It was always number 2, yeah, right.
So it's sad, bro. It's sad that he pretty much, created like a family with that girl. But in reality, the girl never really loved them like that. You know what I mean?
Right. It is sad.
But also what that shows me too, bro, a girl could be the happiest thing in your life or your worst nightmare. And vice versa. If you end up with the wrong person, that could be, a nightmare in your life. So that's how I see it, man.
Facts.
At the end of the day, she is who she is. It's his fault for staying with her all these years, bro. You got kids, okay, fine, but you could still go. You raise your kids right. You be there for your kids, but move on with someone else or just move on. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us some comments. Let us know your thoughts on this situation. Don't forget to subscribe, share, thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Peace. I'll call you soon, but we got to talk about the money.